Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return Carnivores Fallen Kings. Well, the first thing I want to do today is I was mentioning about some of the keybinds in the settings here, so I want to go through some of them. Like resupply, I'm going to keep it down. Hold breath for Q. Firing mode we figured out was E. Yeah, see, rack is the one I don't know, and no matter what I try to oh. Now I was able to assign something to that, but I don't know what that means, so we'll try... maybe we'll do that as left and see what rack means, because yeah, I have no idea what that is, and call is still the same there, even if it doesn't have any effect. And I think it might get me killed more, but I'm going to do the density up, and I'm also going to adjust my mouse sensitivity to see if maybe that helps us out. Because I know how Carnivores displays itself compared to like more modern games and such. It almost like it resizes the monitor in a way, but the window is still small. It's weird. But we'll try that out and see. So we're going to do one last hunt on Torvis Everglades, because I think there's still a variety of stuff we have not seen on that map yet. And then next episode, we'll probably look at going off to the Tarsinian Basin next. And we'll take double ammo. I don't know if I should take the camouflage and cover scent. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to. One of the reasons for it is just because without having the collar as an option, it means we are going to have to be much more proactive trying for stuff, so maybe having those will help a little bit. And also do want to do some testing when it comes to things like the, what is it? The scout rifle. And I also want to read on the tactical, because it comes with 20 rounds. Oh, see, it doesn't seem to mention anything about... Its semi-auto firing helps against lethal attacks from predators. But I'm not seeing anything too much about, like, you have different fire modes. So, yeah, that's a little weird, but, well, no matter. We'll hop into a new hunt and just keep trying to learn what the what Carnivores Fallen Kings 2.1.3, as well as the Modders Engine Edition have in store for us. Okay, we're immediately dropped in. I'm just going to crouch because we do have a Mirror Gaia. And let me just see, what does... Yeah, I don't know what rack means. But I guess we'll go for that Mirror Gaia over there, even if we don't collect the trophy of it. Yeah, see, now when it comes to using the scout rifle... See, it takes a while before it does seem to steady up. There we go. Oh, and actually, let me reload that. I think the difference... Okay, I thought I heard something else, but maybe not. I think one of the big differences when it comes to the scout rifle is that it's not really a true sniper rifle, so it's more like a... I'm trying to think of what the best way to describe it. Almost think of it instead of like a full sniper rifle, more like an assault almost, with a scope on it. So not something that's really like big and heavy and slow. But, yeah, I don't know, it just feels weird a little bit to use it. I think it is because of, okay, like, we'll put it down. Let's say we're trying to aim for the trunk of that tree there. Like, yeah, a lot of sway. Now, I'm pressing the button now, and only then is that where it's steadied breath in. So it does feel like it takes a couple of seconds before it lines you up, and I'm wondering if that already starts eating into your, steady time. Oh, and I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go east. That's where the entire map is. And there's just some stuff I'll have to get used to and adjust to. I do love that there is a way to steady your breath for it. But it might just be that I need some more time shaking off some... I was going to say shaking off the rust in that from, like, last time I touched Carnivores, but truth be told, it might just be my bad skills are ever-present. Yeah, one thing about setting the density up is so to have all the ambient dinos increase with that. So there's a lot more sounds of stuff going on around us. So I'll need to be careful and keep my... probably mind when I am speaking so I can hear anything going on around us easier. Yeah, I don't know what to expect with, like, the density being so increased. I don't know, in, like, with last episode, how we had, like, the group of 3 Saurolophus. If that was one of the reasons why it felt like the map could be a little sparse at times, is because of how herd spawns work. Things will get clustered into, like, only areas of a herd. And I don't know... one thing, too, about density is I don't know how big, like, some of the packs can be that could spawn now. Like, it seemed like the Sinosauruses always came in at least a pair. So does that mean that those could be more with having increased density setting? There's a lot of questions I'm just kind of tossing up without knowing the answers to. So it's at least a way to give you guys in the comments who do know what's going on. Oh, hang on, I just saw... Okay, it's probably just that Nesodactylus. Who do know some more of the ins and outs of the Mars Engine Edition. Way of, like, giving feedback and also answering some questions that perhaps others have had and just haven't have a medium to ask them. Like, it does seem a little sparse for having set the density to max. So I don't know if it is the case of... they've all, like, spawned into only a little corner, and that's why we're not coming across that much. Or how it's going through. There's another Sinosaurus, the Giravinators. It's all eerily quiet out here. I was expecting more action. I feel like I've kind of gotten a little less this chance. I wonder if it would be worth it maybe going down south to see if more Saurolophus did spawn together. It does seem to be if you do want to go for points, they are a very rich reward if you can get them down. At least 100 each. But yeah, I have not seen or heard anything in our entire hike so far. I mean, you can see where we took down the Miragaia, so all that distance, and we haven't come across or heard anything else. It's kind of odd. I do think, though, it might be a wise idea to start moving along from the Everglades after this episode. Yeah, it's just down in there that we'd come across Saurolophus before, but I don't see anything. It does feel like we're basically at the map's edge, so I guess we'll just do a hard cut north. And see if we can come across anything else. I'm trying to think of what the full possible roster was for the Everglades. We've seen Camptosaurus, Sinosaurus, Ceralophus, Miragaia. I know there's also the Beast of the Everglades that maybe it's like a rare spawn that'll only happen every so often. I'm trying to think I know there were a couple unimplemented dinosaurs that were still, like, yet to be done and put in. They were at least in the Dinopedia's listing. No, just Hypsilophodon, I guess I was hearing. Yeah, this is getting a little weird. Seems like I've had the opposite effect of what I wanted. I was hoping to see more, and I've encountered less. Well, that's just... Again, it makes me think everything spawned in larger herds or groupings. And it's just I gotta find the little dinosaur pocket. Ooh. I got a couple of shots, but I can't... Yeah, the vegetation's a little dense to be able to see where... Did I even get any shots on it? Oh, yeah, okay, I did at least get some connections to it. I didn't get a really good shot, line of sight after the first shot. It's a little dense in the bottoms of the tree trunks here. Honestly, maybe that's something I gotta get used to, is getting in closer to the animals. Just in all general hunting games, really. I keep trying for these long shots, and they definitely are not working out for us, so... I guess it does have the advantage if I do get in close, then even if it does start running off, I have a better chance of possibly hitting more with follow-up shots. Or just... better shots at a closer distance. Yeah, it looks like it's staying just around the northeast there. Now, it likes hiding in with all the... Yeah, this was just location was bad for trying to get a follow-up with it. I think a second one went running off to the east more than that one, but we'll focus on just the one that's directly north. That's one we wounded anyway, and we've probably seen enough Camptosaurus that we can try for, hopefully, anything else. And we haven't actually been this far north into... I don't know if this is, like, above where all the cave systems supposed... Oh, well, I guess you can tell where the caves are supposed to be now. I don't know if there'd be anything that could spawn down in there or not. Oh, that's somebody we've not seen before. Better make sure to go collect you. So that was a Eustreptospondylus. That's a new one for the trophy gallery. And I think we will still have the approach of, we'll visit once a week to the trophy room. Let's just send you on your way. Oh, it might be a little hard getting a good shot. Oh. I think we found where all the dinosaurs were. Got a pack of 3 Camptosaurus here. But none of them, at least I don't think any of them are what I'm trying for. Although, if they are going to be like this, it might not hurt just to... No, you know what? Actually, one of them might be are wounded. Yeah, give me the chunky rifle. Well, there's one down. Oh, and from the looks of it, it might have been the only one I'd actually... Wait a minute, I got... Yeah, I guess your pathfinding's not doing too good in this area. Because I gotta check it. Oh, hang on. Maybe the... Okay, nothing else is moving around. I'm pretty sure these were all just Camptosaurus. I actually can't tell with this one because he died right in the ground there, so I can't really get that info. I don't know, it feels like my ass playing tricks on me, but the one way, way to the west there, I almost thought it's still moving around, but I don't think it is. Okay, but it is the case where I have to be careful of, if I do set the density up, it could mean it just makes some of the groups or herds spawn in larger amounts. Not that I'll see more dinosaurs just across the variety, or across the whole of the map. And I'm not sure where to go from here. I guess we'll just cut our way further west. Or try to. Sometimes you just need a little more gun. That's another Camptosaurus, and I think that actually takes care of the entire herd. Yeah, Blunderbuss, I'm surprised how good it was at that range. I mean, I guess all it really does take is a single pellet to hit the mortal zone, and that counts as a down. But that is a nice way of cleaning all that up. Whether there's anything else, I'm not really all that certain. But I guess we'll keep going along and just see what we come across. Because we still do have a fair few minutes before I'd probably say we'll want to end the hunt. Now, part of me does want to end early just to make sure we do take back that Eustreptospondylus in one piece. But it is the case, too, that I want to try possibly seeing about anything else. Although, I mean, I am working with the wind being our absolute enemy here. Well, kind of steep in this spot. I was trying to get to the top of the hill, get a little bit better vantage, but don't think I'll actually be able to. Oh, here we go. Yeah, now we're getting up here. Oh, that's interesting. I'm actually not sure how I'm loading that twice. I don't know if it's like switching between two different magazines. Yeah, the only thing I'm not sure about the Everglades is, like, if anything can spawn game-wise up in these reaches of it. Like, with the cave system and that all down here, I don't know if anything dinosaur-wise can spawn up here. I'm pretty sure there's no fall damage in carnivores. But it's also the case if I do fall down there, I don't know if I can even get back out. Because that, yeah, that looks kind of steep. If I've already been having trouble on these hills, I think going down there, without having, like, somewhere over here I can get up, basically trap you to either go all the way that way, or all the way this way. Okay, but from looks of it, we've done a fair tour of the map. I don't really know if there's anything else I'll really be able to run into. So it might be better just to take our winnings of what we did take down, rather than risk them. I'm just gonna go a little further and take like a peek over the next hill or that. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I will turn the density back down to default and see how that goes. Because I'd rather it possibly try to spread out the spawns with lower herd amounts and make the map feel a little bit more, like, alive and there's stuff to find in it. It can always just be, again, I had poor luck of the draw when it came to what it chose to spawn with the settings. But I feel like at least with default, we had a little bit more variety for the mileage we would put in. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll end this episode on the Everglades. Start the next episode, I'll check the Dinopedia, see what we all missed from here. And then we'll see about going to Tarsinian Base in the next episode. But thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Carnivores Fallen Kings. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.